Oh, yes, sir. Sir, before you start the class, can I say something?
Mhm.
Sir, actually, I have an driving class appointment today, like at
Mhm.
9. Can you finish the class at 8:20?
Okay, fine. No problem.
Because like it's not a normal class, a test, so I have to go compulsorily.
Okay. No problem. You can even go at 8 if you want, then no problem. Okay.
Okay,
So
sure.
from my side, it's always okay. If something is very important and something is less important, so do that thing which is very important.
Sir, it's actually important.
Yeah. Okay. No problem. Okay. So so actually, we will try to fix a class on Friday if you are available. In case.
Sir, I'm available on Saturday, sir. Friday, I think I'm going out.
Okay. No problem then. Normally we will manage. Okay.
Sir, I'll message you on Friday if I'm not going out. I'll just tell you.
Okay, it's fine. So basically, till now, see what we have completed, what we have done till now. Till now, you have before alternating current. You know there is a current which is a constant current, does not changes the direction. That
Yes,
is
a
known
direct
as the
current.
direct current.
Direct current.
Direct current. But now, after Faraday's concept, after the Faraday's concept, after the Faraday has given the law of electromagnetic induction.
Yes,
World
sir.
has changed. World has changed due to the alternating current. Due to the alternating current. Basically, alternating current. Uh, we will discuss in this chapter. Alternating current changes the direction and the magnitude with time. With time, the alternating current changes the direction and the magnitude. And what is the source of the alternating current? AC generator. So we
AC
have seen
generators.
AC generator, and what we have seen that AC generator produces the EMF in this form. E is equal to E naught sine omega t.
Yes.
E is equal to
Sine
E naught
omega.
sine omega t. So this is the what is this? This is the instantaneous value. This is the instantaneous value of EMF. Instantaneous means the value of the EMF at any particular time. What is E naught? E naught is basically the maximum value of the EMF. Omega is the angular frequency. Omega is the angular frequency and T is the time. So as time is
Yes.
changes continuously, so we can say EMF is also changing continuously with time. And
Yes, sir.
what is the formula to calculate the maximum EMF? That is E naught
Yes.
NAV omega. NAV omega is used to calculate the uh, maximum value of the EMF. So see this question we will do. This is question from the NCERT.
Yes,
This
sir.
question is from NCERT. Slides changes will be there, but this is from NCERT. So they are saying a man pedals a stationary bicycle. So we have seen the bicycle. There are there are two pedals I think in bicycles, two or
Yes,
there
sir.
can be three, four, but there is a bicycle and pedals are there. The pedals of the bicycle are attached to a coil of area 100 turn coil of area this. So basically a coil like this, and this coil has the area of 0.10 meter square, and number of turns of this coil is equal to 100. The coil rotates at half revolution per second. Half revolution per second. Before that, you should know what is frequency. Basically, frequency is frequency is number of revolution in 1 second. Frequency is number of revolution
Per second.
per second. Number of revolution in 1 second. You can say number of revolution in 1 second. So they are saying uh, the coil is making half revolution in 1 second. So what will be the frequency? What will be the frequency? Half hertz. If I am
half hertz.
saying, if I am saying the coil makes 2 revolution in 1 second, then what is the frequency? 2.
2.
If I am saying the coil makes 3 revolution in 1 second, what is the frequency? 3
Frequency
hertz.
3.
3
That's
hertz.
yes,
Hertz is
3
a
hertz.
unit. So they are saying the coil rotates half a revolution per second. Means per second the coil makes half revolution, means frequency is half. Okay. Now from this frequency we can find the angular frequency, that is 2 pi into f. So this is 2 pi and f is half. So this will become pi radian per second. So radian per second is the unit of angular frequency. Radian per second is the unit of angular
Angular
frequency.
frequency.
Now they are saying this coil is placed in a magnetic field of 0.011
0.01
Tesla.
Tesla.
So magnetic field is also given, 0.01 Tesla magnetic field is given. 0.01 Tesla. Basically this is T. This is Tesla. Tesla is basically the name of the scientist and also the unit of the magnetic field, Nikola Tesla.
Yes. Sir.
So, and this magnetic field is perpendicular to the axis of the coil. This magnetic field is perpendicular to the axis of the coil. What is the mean? Means you can see here. This is the coil now. This is the coil, and about this axis the coil is rotating. So magnetic
Yes,
field is like this. So axis of the coil is like this, and magnetic field is like this. Okay. So
yes,
what
sir.
will happen? What will happen when this coil rotates? Area vector change, theta change,
Yes. Yes, sir.
magnetic flux change. There will be
Change.
the induced E and induced EMF also. There will be the induced EMF. So basically, they are asking what is the maximum voltage generated and why the voltage is generated. If someone is saying in this question, if someone is asking you why the voltage is generated, because the coil is rotating in a given magnetic
Yes,
field,
sir. Yes, sir.
and this is a principle of AC generator. So they are asking the maximum voltage generated in a maximum voltage means maximum EMF generated. EMF and voltage are the same thing.
Yes, sir.
Mean maximum voltage is known as the EMF. So maximum voltage generated is given by NA V into omega.
Omega.
So number of turns 100. Area of the coil is 0.10. Magnetic field is given as 0.01 Tesla. Omega is the angular frequency that is given by pi. So basically this will be the answer. So this will be the answer, because can you solve this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we know that what is the equation of the alternating EMF. Equation of the alternating EMF is E is equal to E naught
E
sine
naught
omega
sine
t.
omega t.
E is the instantaneous
Instantaneous
EMF.
EMF.
E
E
naught
is
is
the
the maximum
maximum
value of the
value.
E. Okay, this is peak value or also known as the amplitude of EMF. Angular frequency or angular
Yeah.
velocity, and T is the
Yes.
time.
Time.
So T is the time. So this thing we already know. At what time you want to go?
Sir, in 8:20 according to you, sir.
According to me, at 8:20. Okay, no problem.
I think yeah, I think 8:20.
Ah.
Yeah, it's 8:20. Yes. Because 7:30 this class starts, right?
Okay, so there is one more thing here. As see this value, this value, this is the value of the EMF,
Yes,
and
sir.
this value is changing with time continuously. So whenever something is changing with time continuously, if I am saying that EMF is changing with time, if I am saying EMF is changing with time, and I am asking, suppose I have given you this equation of the EMF, and this is the equation in your hand,
Yes, sir.
and I am asking you, Harsh, tell me what is the EMF. So the moment I will say, Harsh, tell me the EMF will change. Why? Because time will change.
Time will change.
So we cannot tell now.
Yes, sir.
It is not possible to tell the value exactly at
No,
that time.
no, sir.
Basically, instantaneous value, if someone is asking the instantaneous value, means in practically we cannot say that this is a very easy task. This will be very difficult task. So basically what we will do na, the type of the functions that changes with time, that changes with distance, basically we calculate for them, for these types of functions, the average value. So
Yes, sir.
now we will calculate the average value for full cycle of, for full cycle means for one rotation of the coil, for one rotation of the coil.
One rotation of the.
For the one full cycle means the coil is rotated through 180 degree, and
Yes,
for that value we will calculate the value, average value of EMF, average value of the EMF. So basically average value of EMF for full cycle means time taken by the coil to complete full cycle is the time period. So
yes,
basically
sir.
this is your time period, this is the time period,
Yes, sir.
time period. So 0 to t we will have to calculate, and the graph of the EMF versus time is this, like sine graph.
Yes, sir.
So EMF is changing continuously. Okay, t is the time period. Okay, so if suppose if you have a function like this, y is equal to 3x square plus 5x plus 2, and if you want to calculate the average value of this function, because this function is changing with the x, changing with the, and those functions which are changing or variable function, we calculate the average value for them, we calculate the average value, and
Yes,
sometimes we calculate the root mean square value, that we will discuss later. So basically for that type of function that are changing with time, we will use the integration approach. Integration approach, we will use this function y into dx 0 to x. If suppose if I want to find the average value of this y for 0 to x1, sorry, for 0 to x1, then I will apply the limit 0 to x1 and integrate this y with x, and here also I will write dx and 0 to x1. So basically what is the equation of the EMF we have? E is equal to E naught sin omega t. E
yes,
is
sir.
equal to E naught sin omega t. Now we want to find the average value of this EMF. So what we will do, and we want the average value for time 0 to t. So we will apply
Yes,
the
sir.
limit of the integration 0 to t, and we will differentiate this E with respect to t. In denominator we will have this 0 to t and dt. See
And
from
D2.
this formula. Okay,
Yes, sir.
see from this formula. Okay, now okay, this is the condition. So see here now. So we will put the value of E. What is the value of E? E naught sin omega t. So
A
I
naught
have
sin
put it
omega
here,
t.
E naught sin omega t into dt. And when you will do 0 to t dt, you will get t.
T.
You will get t. Integration of dt will be t. When you will apply the upper limit minus lower limit, it will become t. Now this E naught is the constant value.
Yes,
E
sir.
naught is the constant value. Peak value of the EMF is always constant. And
Yes.
constant we can take out of the integration. So this constant, and this t is also constant. So basically
Yes.
here, from here, this E naught I have taken out of the integration. This t is also constant. This t is in the denominator. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
finally now we have to integrate this sine omega t. We have to integrate this sine omega t from 0 to t. Now see the procedure how we will integrate the sine omega t from 0 to t. So see here the integration. I have already written all the things. See, dt of 0 to t will be, integration of dt is t, and you will
Yes, sir.
apply the limit, lower limit and upper limit, and you will
Yes, sir.
subtract this t minus 0, it will become t.
T.
This is the first case. Suppose for example, if you want to find the mm, integration of cos t dt for the limit 0 to pi by 2, then integration of cos t is sin t, and
Sin.
you will apply the limit and you will get the answer, and
Yes, sir.
integration of sin t is minus cos t.
Minus cos t.
Okay, now integration of sin omega t we want to find. So integration of sin omega t is
Minus cos omega t.
minus cos omega t divided by omega,
Omega.
divided by, and we will apply the limit of integration also. Okay, we will
Yes.
apply the limit of integration 0 to t. Now when you will, and this omega you can take out of this bracket, This is minus, this will become minus 1 by omega. Now you will apply the limit here. Now you will apply the limit here. Now we will do this thing by ourselves. Okay, so here I have taken minus 1 by omega out of the limits. Now we will put, now here we will have cos omega t.
Yes, sir.
We will apply the limit 0 to t. So this is minus 1 by omega, and now we will put the upper limit. This is cos omega into t minus cos 0. Okay, and I have already written here t is equal to 2 pi by omega, or omega is equal to 2 pi by
2
t.
pi by t.
So we will use this here, 1 by omega, and this is cos. So omega you can write as 2 pi by t multiplied by t, and this is cos 0.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here this is minus 1 by omega, and this is, this become, this t and t will be cancel out. So cos 2 pi is 1 and cos 0 is also 1.
Also 1,
So 1 minus 1 equal to 0. So
0.
this whole value will become 0. Whole value will become 0. So basically integration, this integration becomes 0. So the average value of EMF, the average value of the EMF for the full cycle is equal to
0.
0. Is equal to
0.
0.
Yes.
Okay, so note down this.
Okay. Done, sir.
Then okay.
So can you scroll? So can you scroll down?
So write down these things also, okay?
Yes,
So
yes.
for just remembering the formulas of integration.
Hmm.
Harish, have you seen the movie Black Panther? Black
No,
under
sir.
2?
No, sir.
Okay.
So
Means
my
you are
exams are going on.
yeah, yeah. Means you are studying.
Yeah.
Very good.
So guys, hold on.
Okay. At 8:20 na, according
Yes,
to
sir.
IST 8:20.
Yes, sir.
So
In 12 minutes.
we have 12 minutes. So basically one derivation we will complete.
Yes, sir.
That
Done,
is
sir.
the value of average value of EMF for half cycle.
So done, sir.
What is the meaning of the half cycle? When the coil is rotated through
Routing in
180
half,
degrees.
yeah, 180 degree.
One
Like
like
half.
this
Yeah,
and
halfway
like this.
through.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
half cycle. So this derivation is basically the simple derivation, same
Yes, sir.
derivation, but what you have to do now here, earlier you have done the limit from 0 to t.
Yes, sir.
So there you will apply the limit 0 to t by 2 only. This will be
Okay.
changed only. Okay, this will be changed. So see, I am not just going in that. So E is equal to E naught sin omega t, already know. Half cycle means we have to complete the, we have to calculate the average value for 0 to
Okay.
t by 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Half
So the
cycle means,
only the upper limit will change by t by
yeah,
2.
yeah, only the upper limit will change. So average
Yes.
value, how to calculate the average value for the half cycle 0 to t by 2, I have told you, and you will put the value of the function, and here
Yes,
you
sir.
will put the limit 0 to t by 2. Now see this is t by 2 here,
Yes, sir.
this is t by 2. Okay, I am
Yes.
doing. Should I do it? Is a requirement?
No, sir. I'll just understand. I'll just write this down and understand.
Okay, see actually,
Yeah. Okay.
for saving the time I have done this. See what you have to do now. This is t by 2 here.
Yes,
Here
sir.
will be, here you will get in denominator t by 2.
Yes, sir.
Then you can write that 2 by t into E naught. E naught
You
will
know.
be out of the
Yeah.
integration,
Yeah.
and when you will do the integration of sine omega t, it will be cos
1 by,
omega t,
yeah.
1 by omega minus 1
Yeah.
by omega into cos omega t,
Cos
and
omega t.
you will
T
apply
by 2
the
by
limit
2.
for the cos omega t 0 to t by 2. Now you can
Yes, sir.
solve this. This is 2 E naught by t, and this is minus 1 by omega. Okay, and from where this is 2 pi. E naught omega. Oh, okay. From where? Actually, this is t na. So we can
Yes, sir.
write t is equal to 2 pi by omega. Here
Yes,
will be
sir.
2 pi. Here will be omega. So omega
Omega
and omega will be cancelled out.
cancelled out.
So that is why here 2 e naught by
Minus 2 pi
minus
by
2
2
e
pi.
naught by
By
2 pi.
yeah.
And you will apply the limit cos omega into t by 2
T
minus
by 2
cos
minus
0,
cos 0.
and t is equal to 2 pi by omega, or omega is equal to 2 pi by
Yes, sir.
t. T and t will be cancelled out. 2 and 2 will be cancel out. So it will become cos of pi. And cos of
Yes, sir.
pi is 180 degree. Cos of 180
180
degree.
degree.
Cos of 180 degree is minus 1. Remember, cos
Yes,
of
sir.
180
180
degree
is
is
minus 1.
minus 1. And cos of 0 is 1. So
1.
here is minus 1, here is minus 1. Okay.
Yeah. So
So
minus 2
basically it will become minus 2, and this 2 and 2 will be cancelled out, and this
cancel out.
minus and minus become plus. So basically finally the average value of EMF, average value of alternating EMF for
Sir,
the half cycle.
2 E naught by pi is 0.707, right?
No, 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 no. Actually, that is E naught by under root 2.
Oh,
That
yeah,
is
sorry.
E
Yeah.
naught
That's
by
I
under
naught
root 2
under root
is
2 and
0.
E naught under root 2. Yes, yes. Sorry, sorry,
This
sorry.
is the value. This is actually 0.637. So minus
Yes, sir.
minus plus you will
Plus.
do this 2 E naught by pi. This is 0.637 times of the
Yeah,
peak
E
value
naught.
of the EMF. So
Yes,
in
sir.
this way you can write, or either you can write in this way also. But please remember the value. This value you should remember. You should know
Yes.
what is the average value of the EMF for the half cycle. What is the
Yes, sir.
average value of alternating EMF for the full cycle? For the full cycle, it will be 0. For the half
Yes.
cycle, it will be 2 E naught divided by.
2 E naught divided by.
Okay, so write down fast.
Yes, sir.
So here this omega calculation I have shown here. T into omega, you will get 2 pi.
Done, sir.
Okay, done.
Yes.
Okay, so this question we will solve. This question. So
Yes, sir.
basically, we will solve the first part, we will solve the second part, and we will solve the third part. We will solve the fourth part only. RMS value, I have not told you. In the next class, we
Yes,
will
sir.
discuss. Then those answers we will get in the next class. So very easy question. See, very easy question. Equation of EMF is this: E is equal
Yeah.
to E naught sine omega t. When you will
Peak value
compare
is
this,
10.
tell me what will be the peak value of the EMF?
10. E
Very
naught,
good.
right?
E naught is equal to 10 volts.
Yeah. Yeah. 10
And
volts.
what is omega?
Omega is 314.
Yeah, very good. 314 radian per second.
Radian. Radian per second.
So first answer we got. What is
Yes.
the peak value of the EMF? That is E naught is
E
equal
naught
to 10 volt.
10
Second
volts.
answer, they are asking average
Average
value for
value
full
for
cycle.
full
What I
cycle.
have told you?
0.
What I have told you? Yeah, very good. Average value for full cycle
0.
0 to T is
T.
equal to 0. Third part,
Average value for half
average value
cycle.
for half cycle.
2
Average
epsilon
value
0
for,
by
yeah, average value for half cycle. average value for half cycle means for the
2
time
epsilon
period
0
of
by
0 by 2. Yeah. 2 into E naught divided by pi only.
yeah, sorry,
So
pi.
the 2, what is E naught is 10.
10.
This is pi. So it
And
will become 20 by 5 volts.
yes, sir.
Third part, this is third, na? Fourth part.
Fourth part, sir.
So in the
Angular
fourth
frequency.
part, angular frequency is omega. Already find it.
Yes, sir. Omega 314 radian per second.
314 radian per second.
Second.
Okay. One more part we can find, fifth part.
Yes, sir.
Fourth part we will do in the next class, because I have not told you the RMS value.
Yes, sir.
Sixth part we can calculate. They are asking the value of the EMF at T is equal to this. So put the value of T. E is equal to 10 sine
Sine
omega. Omega is
omega
314
314 into T.
into T is pi. What is T? T is pi divided by 6
Yeah,
into
pi divided by
314.
6. Yeah,
314. 314 and
4
314 cancel out.
cancel. Yeah,
So this
10
will become
sine
sine
pi by
pi.
6.
Sine pi by 6. Huh?
Yeah.
Sine pi by 6 is 1 by 2. So
Yes,
this
sir.
is 10 into 1 by 2. You will get 5 volts.
Yes, sir.
We just write down fast.
Yes.
So please remind me, one part is left, that is RMS value of EMF. We will solve this in next class.
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
Completed?
Yes,
Very
sir.
good. Okay, so Harsh, you can go now and we will meet definitely in the next class.
So, thank you so much, sir.
Okay, thank you. Bye.